Shalom, shalom, shalom. Israel, brother Amos with the Watchman for Israel. First and foremost, as we always do, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. To the brothers pushing this truth and strong sincerity, laboring on the highways and byways, making their body a living sacrifice, doing all they can for the hopeful elect and for the nation of Israel. I want to give y'all a strong shalom. To the sisters holding down in the households, reverencing their husbands, being a teacher of good things to the younger women and unto the children. I want to give y'all a strong shalom as well. And to the men and women forsaking this world and coming back to serve our God, Yahweh Shem Shai. I want to compel y'all to be at the church of Berea, search the scriptures daily and diligently to see if the words that be spoken to you are true or not. Right, let the words of Yahweh Shem Shai be true and every man a liar. If it's not, thus saith the Lord, cast it behind you, and seek and hearken unto men who do speak, thus saith the Lord, according to the Holy Scriptures. Right? So, we're going to start off with this. We're going to make this a quick cut, nothing too strenuous or serious. Well, serious, but not too stressful. I pray everybody's having a beautiful Purim, who's keeping Purim, and they had a mighty destruction of Nicanor. Right? But this is Proverbs chapter 13, verse number 12. Hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when a desire cometh, it is as a tree of life. Right? So we're going to touch on the first part of that verse. Right? Hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when a desire cometh, it maketh a tree of life. So hope deferred. What is hope? Hope is what you anticipate to happen. You have it made up in your mind and in your heart. This is going to happen. And I know this is going to happen because X, Y, and Z. Right? But when it's deferred, it makes the heart sick. It makes you start to lose faith. Make you lose patience. Right? Make you, not want to serve the Lord. Make you want to go back into the world. Because you're earning expectations that you will come into this truth and the end will come right the next day or the next week. But that's not how it works. Right? The Lord tells you, he that endureth unto the end. Right, let's go to Matthew chapter 24. Right, in verse number 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So yes, hope may be deferred, but you have to continue to endure. You have to have faith that the Lord is restoring and building you up, that you can fight these demons, continue to walk on the straight and narrow path, not look to the left and not look to the right or look back, that you remember Lot's wife, right? So you have to continue to endure unto the end. And that is where faith comes in, right? This is Hebrews 11 and verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. It's impossible to walk on the straight and narrow path. It's impossible to come and diligently seek the Lord if you lose patience and faith. Right? This is where the trying of your faith, the testing of your patience, where the walk continues on forth. And we have to continue to keep our mind, diligently fixated on serving the Lord. And not worry about what could have happened, why I'm missing out on this, why I'm missing out on that. Because honestly, none of that truly matters. Right? The Lord is going to come and do things in his time. Excuse me. Right? This is Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he that is faithful, for he is faithful that promise. Right? So let us hold fast to the profession of our faith without wavering. So you understand that these things are going to come to pass in due season when the Lord has them to happen. Right? When the Lord gives the okay for everything to get put in place, when the 144,000 are sealed, that's when everything will pop off. That's when all hell is going to break loose. Not on your time, right? Brother Jeremiah or brother Azariah, right? Whatever your name is. I'm not trying to, call brothers out. I'm just saying that is when it's going to happen. So you have to hold fast to that profession and not say, well, I've been in this truth 20 years, nothing happened. That's losing faith and patience. And we're not going to allow that to happen, because once we allow that to happen, then all hell is going to break loose. That's when Satan is going to come and destroy your mind. That's when you're going to lose that spirit of diligence. And the Lord will have you destroyed because of that. Right? This is Hebrews. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6. And where I want to start at? It's 28. Right, Hebrews chapter 6 and 28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared. So you have to understand that these times are coming, that the Lord has promised that faith is going to flourish. Right? You're not going to be here wavering, questioning, doubting, thinking, woe is me, because the Lord is building you up to that time frame. And you have to understand that hope is not just a temporary thing. It's not just a thing that you think of or at 6 a.m. when you're on your way to work. It's a continuous thing that the Lord is faithful of his promise that he gave to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So continue to hold fast in your profession and your faith, and let not your hope be determined or deterred from the things that you see. With that, I say shalom.